morning, everyone. We're set up in a different location today, so hopefully it's not too loud here. So today is Ashtanga, so hopefully you can hear me okay and see me okay. We'll get started with our meditation. Just find a nice, comfortable position on your mat. Chair. Relax the shoulders down. Top of your head is rising up. Feel a nice straight spine. Feel that breath flowing in, out. Thoughts of the past, all thoughts of the future. Be present in this moment now. If a random thought does pop into our head, just acknowledge it, push it aside, and come back to your focus. Breathe here. softly shut, we'll slowly bring our chin towards our chest. Inhale, head rises. Exhale, chin towards our chest. Inhale, head rises. One more time. Chin towards our chest. And then raise our head up if it's okay on your neck. Even let the head drop to the back, soften the shoulders. And come back to neutral. Walk the left hand out to the left. Reach the right arm up. Drop it over. Pinky finger down. Really getting a nice stretch through your side. And back to center. Bend the right elbow. Place that right hand on the back of your head or on your back. Grab hold with the left hand. And now let's feel that twist. Right hand to the left knee, lengthen up and twist towards the back. And back to center. Let's do the other side. So walk the right hand out to the right. Reach the left arm up and over, pinky down. Back to center, bend the left elbow, grab hold with the right hand or reach around behind the back, grab hold of your fingertips or your wrist. And release, left hand to the right knee, lengthen up. And twist towards the back. Be mindful you're not crunching in your lower back, so lengthen up. And come back to center. Place your hands on your knees. Now let's just do a few circles for the waist. This can be a very small movement. Other way. And let's just place your right hand palm up. Very gently apply some pressure to the right fingers. Just stretching out the back of that wrist. Preparing for down dog. And the other hand. Let's just make fists and open, warming up the hands, the fingers. And we'll rock up onto our hands and knees. Spread the fingers, your thumb is neutral. Push through the hands, chest and heart lifting. Round our spine up, tuck the seat under, look to the navel. Exhale, reverse. Sit bones back, chest and heart forward. Pull the shoulders down and away. Sit bones back. Inhale, rounding up. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, reverse. Come back to table position. Let's extend the right leg back, push through the toes, the ball of the foot. Feel a nice stretch through the back of your leg. Now raise that back leg up. You're going to pull the knee into the chest, extend the leg back. Pull in on an inhale, exhale, extend back. Now if you want a little bit more work here, come onto the ball of the back foot to more of a plank pose. And pull the lower belly in and up. Two more. And one more, pull in, kick back. You're up, come back to your knees for a moment. Let's extend that left leg back. Push through the toes, the ball of the foot. Now raise that back leg up. Pull the knee into the chest and extend back. Again, if you want a little more work, come into plank pose, so come onto the ball, the right foot. Just remember to try to keep the core nice and tight. Chest and heart lifting. A few more. And let's come to our knees. Sit in Balasana for a moment. Reach the arms out for child's pose. Drop the shoulders. Back up into table position. Drop our hips from side to side. And now flip our toes, raise our hips, come into downward facing dog. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Squat this down dog. Walking in place. Now come back into down dog, roll the shoulders out. Bring the right heel back. Bend the right knee, let the right foot come towards your seat. And now if you a little deeper stretch through that right hip, just rotate that right knee towards the sky, towards the ceiling. And bring the right foot down. Send the left leg back. Try not to come into plank. I have a tendency to pull forward into plank. Try to push back into down dog, three-legged down dog. And now bend the left knee, bring the left foot towards the seat. Now you can stay here or try to open that left knee towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And step that left foot back to the mat. Slowly step or walk our feet towards our hands. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold to the legs for Uttanasana. Pull the energy, center body. Reach the arms all the way up. Hands at our heart for Anjali Mudra. Take can inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands flat, step or walk your feet to plank. Come to your knees, tops of your feet. Lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Breathe here. Roll the shoulders out, feel your sit bones towards that back wall. Inner thighs turn in and back. Mindful we're not locking the knees. Imagine somebody grabbing you by the tops of your hips and just pulling you back. Rolling your shoulders out and away. Step walker. Float your feet towards your hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold to the legs for Uttanasana. Pull the energy, center body, reach the arms all the way up. Hands at our heart. And again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands flat, bend the knees. Step or walk your feet to plank. Drop to the knees, lower all the way down with strength. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes. Raise the hips for downward facing dog. And we'll breathe here. Nice even breath. Hands pushing towards the front wall. Through the front wall. Nice strong arms. Walker, float your feet towards your hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold to the legs for Uttanasana. Pull the energy, center body, reach the arms all the way up. Hands at our heart. Again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands flat, step or walk your feet to plank. Drop to the knees, the tops of your feet lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Be very aware of your body and space. Just feel the air moving around you. Nice strong arms. Left walker, float your feet towards your hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold to the legs. Pull the energy, center body, reach the arms all the way up. Hands at our heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands flat. Step or walk your feet to plank. Drop to your knees, the tops of your feet lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Push through the hands, roll the shoulders out, feel your sit bones pushing back. Now remember, for modification, you can be on the balls of the feet, the knees can be bent. Just work on getting your heels towards the mat with every breath. Never walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Hands at our heart. And we'll more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands flat. Step or walk your feet to plank. Come to your knees, the tops of your feet lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Walker, float your feet towards your hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold to the legs for Uttanasana. Pull the energy, center body, reach the arms all the way up. Hands in our heart for Anjali Mudra. Let's take a breath here. And let's bend the knees for Utkatasana. Reach the arms. Straighten the legs, dive forward for Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands flat. Step or walk your feet to plank. Come to your knees, the tops of your feet lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, really push into the earth with your hands as you extend that right heel back. Pull the knee to your chest, step, walk, or float the right foot. Virabhadrasana, warrior one. Reach your arms up. Both hands come back to the mat, step or walk it back. Drop to the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, bring your left heel back. Pull the knee to your chest, step or walk the foot between your hands. Reach the arms up. Both hands on either side of the front foot. Step or walk it back. Lower all the way to your mat with power. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. And let's breathe here. Walk or float your feet towards your hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold to the legs for Uttanasana. Bend the knees for Utkatasana. Reach the arms, straighten the legs, and shoot to standing. Again, bend the knees, reach the arms, straighten the legs, dive forward for Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands flat, step or walk your feet to plank. Come to your knees, the tops of your feet, lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, bring your right heel back. Pull the knee to your chest, step or walk the foot between your hands. Reach the arms up. Both hands on either side of the front foot, step or walk it back. Drop to the knees, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Left heel comes back, pull the knee in, step or walk the foot. Virabhadrasana on the left. Both hands on either side of the front foot, step or walk it back. Drop to the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Breathe here. Roll the shoulders out. Very aware of our body and space. Try to keep all other thoughts out. Just focusing on our practice. You don't want to autopilot. Be here in this moment. feel your whole body engaged. Your breath. And your mouth. Step or walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold to the legs for Uttanasana. Bend the knees for Utkatasana. Reach the arms, straighten the legs, and shoot to standing. Again, bend the knees, reach the arms, straighten the legs, dive forward for Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands flat. Step or walk your feet to plank. Drop to your knees, the tops of your feet lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, bring your right heel back. Pull the knee to your chest, step or walk the foot between your hands. Reach the arms up, both hands on either side of the front foot, step it back, come to the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, bring your left heel back. Pull the knee in, step, walk, or float. You can use your hand to help pull that foot forward. Reach the arms up, both hands on either side of the front foot. Step or walk it back, drop to the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Here. Step, walk, or float your feet towards your hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold to the legs for Uttanasana. Bend the knees for Utkatasana. Reach the arms and shoot to standing. Again, bend the knees. Reach the arms. Straighten the legs. Dive forward for Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands flat. Step or walk your feet to plank. Drop to the knees. Tops of your feet lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, bring your right heel back. Pull the knee to your chest, step, walk, or float that right foot. Reach the arms up for Virabhadrasana. Both hands on either side of the front foot, step it back. Come to the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, bring that left heel back. Pull the knee in, step or walk the foot between your hands. Reach the arms up. Both hands on either side of the front foot. Step it back. Come to the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. And breathe here. Walk or float your feet towards your hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold to the legs for Uttanasana. Bend the knees for Utkatasana. Reach the arms, straighten the legs, and shoot to standing. And one more time. Bend the knees, reach the arms, straighten the legs, dive forward for Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands flat. Step or walk your feet to plank. Drop to the knees, tops of your feet, lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, bring your right heel back. Pull the knee to your chest, step, walk, or float. Reach the arms up. Both hands on either side of the front foot, step it back. Drop to the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes, raise the hips for downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, bring your left heel back. Pull the knee to your chest, step or walk the foot between your hands. Reach the arms up. Both hands on either side of the front foot, step or walk it back. Drop to the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, low back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes. Raise the hips for downward facing dog. Walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold to the legs for Uttanasana. Bend the knees for Uttanasana. Reach the arms, straighten the legs, and shoot to standing. Hands at our heart for Anjali Mudra. Let's take a breath. Let's step our feet hip width apart. Place our hands on our hips. Relax the shoulders. Take an inhale. Look up, lengthen up, and on an exhale, just bend from the waist, reaching our hands down. Just reach towards the floor, towards your block. If you can, grab hold of your big toes with both fingers and your thumb, and just pull yourself towards the legs. Up to the side. Inhale, halfway. Slide your fingertips or your whole hands underneath your feet. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. The hands, bring your hands to your hips, come all the way up. Step your feet back. Hands at your heart. Step our feet apart. Rotate our right foot out. Reach the arms out. Take an inhale, lengthen up, and exhale. Let's reach. Right foot or ankle, left arm up. Through here. You can also use a block. And inhale, come all the way up, reach the arms out. Let's turn to the left foot. Arms out to the side. Take an inhale. Reach the left arm. Drop it down. Place your hand on your shin, your foot, your block, or grab hold of the big toe. Reach the right arm up. Try to rotate that right hip back. And inhale, come all the way up. Let's turn to the right foot. Both legs straight. Lengthen up through the left side. Left hand comes to the inside or outside of that right foot. Reach the right arm up. Inhale, come all the way up. Extend the arms out. Let's turn to the left. Take an inhale. And then windmill the back arm. Place that right palm or fist down on the mat or block next to that left foot. Reach the left arm up. And then come all the way up and extend the arms out. Step or walk our feet back. Hands at our heart. Take a breath. Rotate the right foot to the back. Hips are square to the side. Take an inhale. Bend into the right knee. Place your right forearm on that right thigh. Reach the left arm up. Pull it down. Drop it over your left ear. Palm down. That right knee opening to the pinky toe side of the right foot. Push through that right foot. Let's turn to the left side. Reach the arms out. Take an inhale and then bend the left knee. Left forearm comes to the left side. Reach the right arm up. Pull it down. Drop it over your right ear. Palm down. Into the left knee. Right arm comes up overhead. Place the upper right arm or forearm on your left side. Palms together at your side. And inhale, come all the way up. Extend the arms out. Step or walk your feet back. Hands at your heart. So it's starting to rain a little bit here. I'm gonna push through at the moment. It starts to rain harder. I might need a little pause so I can run into the pavilion. So just a heads up, if you see me grab everything and go, because the rain's a little too much. So bear with me. So again, bend the knees. Let's step our feet out to the sides. Reach the arms out. Drop the shoulders. Take an inhale, look up, and exhale, fold. Bring our fingertips to the mat. Inhale, come halfway up with a straight back. And exhale, fold all the way down. So let the top of your head come towards the mat. And inhale, come halfway up. Hands to your hips, come all the way up. Extend the arms out. Hips, roll the shoulders down and back. Chest and heart lifting, lower belly pulls in and up. Take an inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold. Head comes towards the mat. A nice side lengthening towards the floor. And inhale, come all the way up. Extend the arms out. Clasp the hands behind us. Roll the shoulders down and back. Reach the hands away. Take an inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. So let the hands come away from the back. The head comes towards the mat. Hands come away. And inhale, come all the way up. The last one of this asana. Take an inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Grab hold of your hamstrings, your calves, your ankles, your big toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Then just feel the top of your head. Imagine the top of your head coming towards your mat. Elbows out to the side. Halfway, bring your hands to your hips, come all the way up, extend the arms out, step or walk your feet back, hands at your heart for Anjali Mudra. Take a breath. Step the feet out to the side. Reach the arms out. Let's clasp the hands, the arms, or do reverse prayer. Fingers pointing up behind your back. Rotate the right foot to the back. And the knees. Take an inhale, lift it up as you straighten the legs and melt out over that right leg. Your chest to your thigh, chin to your shin. Breathe here. That front leg. Chest to your thigh, chin to your shin. And inhale, come all the way up, extend the arms out. Let's step or walk our feet back. Hands at our heart for Anjali Mudra. Let's take a breath. Let's find mountain pose. Feel grounded through the bottom of both feet. Soften the shoulders down. Bend the knees and straighten. Feel both feet sinking down. Top of your head rising up. Feel very grounded. And bend the knees and straighten. Let's push all the energy down that right leg. Bring your left foot up. Modification, toes on the mat. Left heel to the inside of that right ankle, or bring the foot up to the inside of that right leg. Hands at our heart or up above. And let's bring that left knee in. Let's try to raise it up as high as we can. Point the toe, drop the shoulders. Try not to lean back. So even if that means your left leg lowers a little bit, that's okay. And the last breath, raise it up as high as you can, and hold, and release down. Let's do the other side. Bend the knees. Straighten. Push all the energy down the left leg. Let's bring that right foot up. Hands either at our heart or up above. Bring the right knee in. Let's raise it up as high as we can. Point the toes, drop the shoulders. Hands to the waist. The last breath, hold it up, hold. And release down. I'm going to run to the pavilion, but first I'm going to put you in child's pose so you have a little bit of a rest. Take a nice big inhale, reach the arms all the way up, fold forward, place your hands on your mat, bend the knees, step or walk your feet. Sit to the heels. And let's rest here for a moment while I move quickly for our seated poses. So, third time we moved today. Let's hopefully try this. So, we should be able to finish up our practice. Let's walk our hands back towards our knees. And come into a seated position on our mat. My glasses. So, let's start by bringing the soles of our feet together. Lengthening up through the spine. Drop the shoulders. Just let the knees open to the sides. Sitting up nice and tall. Just let the breath do the work. You never want to push hard down. Force any position. Just let the breath do the opening, nice and gentle. Visualize those knees dropping towards the floor, the hips opening with every breath. And let's push the heels or the feet away. Just let our feet, the soles of our feet open like a book. Get that diamond shape with our legs. And your knees can be up high here as well, so that's okay. Just hold on to the ankles and just pull forward. You just want to come down as far as you can. So you can either grab hold of the feet, bring your forearms to the insides of your shins. You can bring your elbows to the insides of your ankles. Rest your head in your hands. Eventually, you'll just place your head in your feet. Now we're going to raise the seat up. This might be just a little bit off the mat. Come up a little higher, try to get the toes to the floor. Keep the chin tucked in the chest or let the head drop back. And let's slowly bring the seat back to the mat. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let's fold towards the legs. Grab hold of your ankles, your toes, wherever you can reach, and we'll breathe here. Back up. We're going to come lying onto our back. Make sure you have lots of room on either side of you for this one. We're going to extend that right leg straight out for a moment. And now pull the left knee in. We're going to try to just push the lower back and our seat into the mat. It's called the C curve. So, shoulders come up off the mat, head comes up off the mat. Now, if you feel that this is too much on your neck, just place a block underneath your shoulders for help, for modification. So we're going to come up here. We're going to do some yogi bicycles. If you can bring that right leg up off the floor. You can also keep it down. Makes it a little easier. So we're going to take that right arm, cross it across the body to the outside of that left leg. And now try to stay up off the shoulders so you're really getting that core work. And we're going to switch. So pull the right knee in, left arm crosses to the outside. And switch. Really try to keep the lower belly pulled in and up. Try to keep the shoulders up off the mat. Just a few more of these. Two more. One more. Very good. Now just give yourself a hug for a moment. Just stretch that out. We're going to again extend that right leg straight out on the mat. This time just let it rest on the floor. Roll that left leg towards you. If you have a strap here, you can place that strap on the ball of your foot. Otherwise, you can hold the hamstring or the calf, the ankle, or the big toe of that left foot with your left hand. Your left 2 fingers and thumb. Just really pull that leg towards you. Again, never feeling any pain. Just getting that nice good stretch. And now let's just let that left leg open to the side. Try to keep the right hip down. That might mean your left leg is up. More important to keep both hips on the mat. So if you feel like you're turning and that right side of your seat is off the mat, left leg comes up. And left leg crosses over the body to the right. You can grab hold with the right hand. Left arm comes either out to the left or up above your head. Try to keep both shoulders on the mat. And let's rotate back to center and do the other side. So left leg extends out. Pull the right leg towards you. Again, hamstring, calf, ankle, toe, or strap. And let's open that right leg out to the right. Remember to keep the left side of your seat and hip down. Let's cross, grab hold of that right leg with the left hand or take the strap in the left hand. Cross it over your body, the right arm out to the side or up overhead. Try to keep both shoulders on the mat for that spinal twist. And let's again roll back to center. Let's place both feet on the mat. Left ankle crosses just above that right knee. Now you could stay here, just feel your breath pushing that left knee towards that farther wall. Just really opening up the hips in this way. Or you can grab hold of the right hamstring, shin, and pull both legs towards you for a little deeper stretch in the hip and the left glute. Restorative pose. So restorative yoga, you would stay in this pose for up to 15 minutes on each side. It's really a wonderful experience. Just let your body release. Release the hold and do the other side. So right ankle above the left knee. Pull both legs towards you. Or again, you can keep that left foot on the mat. Just listen to your body. This is your practice. release both feet back to the mat for a moment. Pick the feet up off the mat. Hands on your knees. Let's just do a few circles here. Again, these can be just very small or a little bit larger. Just release those hips. And the seat, the lower back. And then let's just rotate to the other direction. And give yourself one more nice big hug. And when you're ready, find Shavasana, final resting. And softly shut your eyes. And find that position that's most comfortable for you. And just feel your whole body letting go, relaxing, releasing, softening with every exhale. Just visualize any negative energy remaining, flowing out through your exhale. Just releasing that. On your inhale, breathing in that positive, healing energy. Just see and feel that energy flowing in on an inhale. Just letting everything else go. And just finding peace and calm in this moment. And we'll breathe here. re-energized, very peaceful, relaxed, and calm. We'll be mindful of how we feel right now at this moment. Carry it forward for the rest of the day or evening. If you're lying on your back, take a nice big inhale. Reach your arms up overhead on the mat. Legs up nice and straight. Really stretch out your spine. On your next exhale, bend the knees. Place your feet flat on the mat. Slowly roll to the right side. Use your arms as a pillow. Rest here for a moment. Just feel that energy now flowing through you, recharging you. Very slowly, very carefully, using your hands and arms. Just slowly push yourself up to a seated position, walking up. Your head is heavy, last to rise. Come back to that seated position. Bring our hands to our heart for Anjali Mudra. To our crown. Our third eye. Down to our throat. And back to our heart. We'll end with an Om today. If you'd like to participate, take an inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Happy day. Thank you for practicing with me this morning or afternoon. And thank you for putting up with all the moving I had to do. So, we'll see you next week. And as soon as I came in here, the rain stopped, of course, but if I hadn't come in here, it probably would have downpoured on me. So, anyway, nice to see you guys online anyway. And have a day. Love you. Bye.